Hey guys, how are you guys doing? Chine here. Welcome back to our channel. Yes, it's now our channel because some of you guys are like family now. I have a favorites video today and it's an all-inclusive favorite video. We have home and kitchen, we have fitness, there's also music and movies in there, okay? So hang around, we'll go over them. I'll try to make this as quick as possible. The first thing I have is a recipe book. This is a Nigerian recipe book. So good. I was so ecstatic when this first came out. I actually got mine from Amazon and I also got one from a giveaway. And this, actually, let me tell you the name first before I get into it. The name of the book is All Nigerian Recipes. And this also coincides with the wonderful YouTube channel we have, All Nigerian Recipes too, by Auntie Flo. She is amazing. I know most of you guys are already subscribed to her, but if you're not, I'll have a link in the description area so you can easily just click on the channel and get to her food channel. Although she has a lot of recipes for you guys, she's been doing this for years. She has been posting videos and recipes for years. Just Nigerian traditional recipes without any much tweaking to it. She has been posting that for years. And then she has the cookbook, which has even more recipes for you to try. If you know how to cook Nigerian food, this is for you. And I'll tell you why it's for you. Because it gives you varieties of things to cook. Even the good cooks, every now and then, you're just stuck with just eating sometimes. Let me just speak for myself. Sometimes I'm stuck with that whole stew today, or jollof rice and eba. You know, you want some kind of variety in there, and this book will give that to you. All you have to do is just flip a page and you find something new. This one happens to be yam vegetable or obaka. I actually call it oba, but yeah, I mean, I wouldn't even think to have this in a menu of mine. I wouldn't think of having it in something. I wouldn't think of cooking this because I'm just so used to rice and eba rice and ofe rice and this rice and that. This gets me out of that whole cycle of rice and eba. It just gives me a lot more options. It helps me remember the recipes of things that I'm used to cooking every now and then. So I like it because of that. I also like it because my kids enjoy the kids recipe from her book. They love it. They absolutely like finish their plate whenever I make a recipe from her children's recipe. And there's also a few beverage recipes from here. If I'm not mistaken, there's the tiger milk, there's Chapman drink. I mean, you will really enjoy this. And you can give this to somebody who might not know how to cook Nigerian food, but they are interested in making one. You can give this to college graduates because they live in college, you're going to be living by themselves, some of them will. You can give this to them as a gift so they can, you know what to get when they're going grocery shopping and things like that. I mean, there's many things to do with this book. I'll put in a link where you can also go and purchase. Yes, I know Amazon sells it. If you're in Nigeria, there's some particular stores that sell it. I'll put in some information on where you can go grab your copy. Trust me, you won't regret it. I bought one. I bought one and I was so glad when it came in hard copy because but prior to that, she had it in digital form. So there's nothing like just having the book itself. I absolutely love it. I absolutely cherish this cookbook. Okay, so moving right along in something kitchen related. I was looking to get a baking pan because the one I have currently is aged. I seem to bake more things now than I fry them because it turns out that they come out about the same. Sometimes, obviously, if you're going to bake versus fry, is there more healthier option for you? So I'm baking more things now than I fry it. Because of that, my pan is having a lot of wear and tear on it because I seem to be baking quite a lot. So I was going online because I tend to shop online these days. I don't have time to go to the stores as much. It's very convenient. Amazon Prime, they deliver your package to you in about 2 to 3 business days, which I love. So I was shopping online to find a new baking sheet, and then Amazon recommended this the silicone mat. I'm like, what is this? It had 5 out of 5 stars at Amazon. Oh, and also the cookbook has 5 out of 5 stars at Amazon. That means that people who read it enjoyed it. Okay, so this one had 5 out of 5 stars. I'm like, okay, let me give this a try. It was fairly inexpensive. It was about $13. All it is like a baking mat, a silicone baking mat. What you do is place it in your baking pan and then bake whatever you want to bake. The beauty of this is that nothing that you bake will stick onto this. I'm telling you, once you're done baking, everything just rolls off completely. There is no scratch in your pan trying to wash away the burnt area. None of that with this. Once you're done baking, everything just rolls out. You just use soap and water, wash it, dry it, and it's back to new. The only downfall to this is that it has this you know, it's silicone. It has a little sticky feel to it, so no matter how much you wash it, it never feels like squeaky clean. But it's just the material it is made of. So don't let that keep you from buying it. It's quite good for what it says it's supposed to do. It actually does. It says it's meant to be non-stick. It is absolutely non-stick. I bake my food for up to maybe 400 degrees or so, and this can tolerate that. This can handle that. I think this can handle up to 500 degrees if I'm not mistaken. So this has been quite a good buy for me. Okay, moving right along, we're going to get to fitness. So when it comes to fitness, I have really been enjoying my jump rope. I'm not a big fan of exercising, really not a big fan of it. But if I have to do it on my off days from gym, what I do is do the jump rope at home. And this has been so good. I got this jump rope, of course, from Amazon. I buy a lot of things from Amazon. I read the reviews. If I like what I see, I make the purchase. So this is what it looks like. The handles, they have some weight to it. I believe they have 2 pounds each. And the rope itself is made out of leather, and it can withstand a lot of wear and tear to it. Whenever I jump rope, I try to get to how I do it. I don't time myself. I count my skips. So however much I skip, I count it, and I try to count up to 1,000 with any session that I do. So this is being able to withstand like 1,000 skips every time I do it. And aside from a little break here at the handle, this one fell, so I just used a tape and wrapped it around. It has been quite good. And what I do whenever I travel, I can't carry the excess weight, and my baggage is just too much for me to add, because you're already packing things that you're going to travel with, and you're trying not to go over the weight limits. I don't need any extra weight to add to my luggage. So what I do is I use these ones. These are light cables, very, very, very light. I also purchased this one from Amazon. This one doesn't have any extra weight to it. Actually, I think the weight of this is like less than a pound altogether. Is very, 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 very easy to travel with this. Once you wrap it around, this is what it looks like. It's less than a pound. And what I also love about this one is that it's adjustable. You can clip it at top and adjust it as you need it, because I'm quite tall. I'm 5'11". I want to make sure that whatever it is that is made for the typical height person still fits me and works for me, and this one does. Very, very easy to travel with. The only downfall on this one is that the cable, the material they use for the rope here is the cable, and this cable is, oh my gosh, it's so painful when it hits you. I mean, if you miss a skip, it might hit your legs, and it's so painful. It's just like when a teacher will just carry a cane and flog you. Only this time you're flogging yourself, so it can be quite painful. What I do to avoid the cable hitting my skin is make sure I jump higher. So when I miss a skip, I miss the cable hitting my skin. So that's quite it about this. I will put a link on where I purchased this on Amazon for you guys if I find it. And also in that same health and fitness theme, I am still loving my Bluetooth wireless. I got this about 2 years ago. Actually, I have since replaced this. I have since replaced this particular one. I started using this about almost 3 years ago, and then I hardly saw anyone with this, but I said, you know, let me take a chance. I saw a good review on Amazon, of course. I purchased this, and this has been really, really good. Not just when I work out, but just day-to-day activity. You don't have to have your phone on your ears all the time. And my particular phone, the one I use, happens to be a Samsung Mega. It's quite big. I don't want a big phone up to my ears, but I got the big screen because I watch a lot of YouTube videos. So I love that I don't have to have my phone to my ears all the time. All I have to do is just place this around my neck, listen to my music, or conduct my phone call, whatever the case is. So that's it about this. Moving right along, we have the music, and the music happens to be mostly Nigerian music. Yes, mostly Nigerian music.